Hello, wrestling fans. How are you guys today? Here they want NXT for July the 23rd, 2024. The show opened up with Trick Williams, Asante Fiendana, Cedric Alexander. Basically led to Cedric Alexander challenging Trick Williams to a match later on the show. The opening match was no disqualification. Josh Briggs, Jensen Brooks. I was like, this is a perfect match to start off the show. And it started off action-packed. Jensen Brooks attacked Briggs during his entrance. Whipped him really hard into the barricade. Josh Briggs chokeslammed his ass through the announce table. Picked him up, tossed him like halfway across the announce table over a barricade. Picked him up, tossed him over the barricade halfway across on the outside of the ring. And he's sitting out Jensen Brooks just a flying. Jensen Brooks grabbed a Singapore cane and just unloaded on the back of Josh Briggs with Singapore cane shots. Josh Briggs' back had a huge welt mark. Man, that looked nasty. Then, suddenly, Shawn Spears shows up. Grabs whatever, I forget what Josh Briggs was reaching for underneath the ring to pull in. Shawn Spears grabbed hold of him and allowed Jensen Brooks to deliver like 5 or 6 chair shots in a row across the back on Josh Briggs. Spun him around, DDT'd his ass on the chair for the 1-2-3. So it's been confirmed Shawn Spears is the one that was talking to Jensen Brooks 2 weeks ago. He's the one that drove away with him in the parking lot last week. So Shawn Spears, Jensen Brooks, a tag team. That's interesting. It looks like they're finally going to build Jensen Brooks up and Josh Briggs. And what better way to do that than the two tag team partners just going at it. I want a rematch for these two guys. Last man standing. That's going to be awesome. I was disappointed. It was like a 10-minute match. They could have done a lot more. But hey, maybe we'll get a rematch like last man standing like I'm hoping down the road. Eddie Thorpe took on Lexis King. Lexis King hit that signature running clothesline across the back of the head on Eddie Thorpe. Running big boot him in the face. Then chops. And then Eddie Thorpe did chops in the corner, like in 3 different corners. Chopped the holy hell like Nature Boy style on Lexis King. Then Lexis King super kicked him in the face, went for the swing and neck breaker. Eddie Thorpe countered it, DDT for 1-2-3. I'm like, what the hell? That's it? It's over now within 2 minutes? After the match, Lexis King got mad, attacked Eddie Thorpe as he was celebrating, sent him outside the ring, and placed his hand inside, in between the steel steps and the ring post. Then grabbed his cane and smashed down on the steps. So Eddie Thorpe's hands hurt now. And then Lexis King, I did love what he said. He's, oh, I wonder how you going to DJ now with a broken hand. Then he left and walked away. So that was kind of cool. I love that. I'm a big fan of Lexis King. I hope they do big things with him down the road. Next up, Asante Fiendanis told Cedric Alexander, I don't need your help. I got this one. He went out the ring to face Masu, a Metal 4, with Last Legend Jackson in his corner. Masu quickly went to the bow ring, do a move off the ropes. Asante Fiendanis drop kicked him to the outside, picked him up, rolled him back to the ring, scoop slammed him down, hit a running elbow drop. Irish whipped him in the corner, hit a running drop kick in the corner. Masu fought back of an awesome flip kick to stun Fiendanis. Then friggin' spine busted his ass. Shante fought back, went to do a move off the top rope, and he stopped and started blowing kisses to Last Legend Jackson ringside. Now Masu to pull him off the top rope, axe kick, side kick. Irish whipped him in the corner, hit that running awesome side kick he does in the corner for the 1-2-3. After the match, Masu got on the mic, said he wants Ethan Page at the Great American Bash Week 2. He wants it for the World Championship. Ethan Page is shown backstage with Robert Stone and Brittany. They're like the assistants to The Rock's daughter, the general manager there now. And Ethan Page says, I'll fight him at the Great American Bash in 2 weeks, but I'm not putting my World Championship on the line. I refuse to. The Rock's daughter told him, look, you will be defending that championship against Masu at the Great American Bash Week 2. Next week at Great American Bash Week 1, you'll be having a contract signing with him. She said, because you injured him, put him on the shelf. You injured Noam Dar, his friend. It's only fair he gets you one-on-one in the ring, and only way he wants it for the world title. You refuse to face him unless the title's on the line. She said, nope, screw you. The title's on the line because you're a fighting champion. Ethan Page stormed off because he was not happy that he has to defend his world championship against Masu at Metal 4 in 2 weeks. Next up, we had the debut matchup of Sinclair and Charlie Bright. Before the match, Sinclair approached Charlie Dempsey, Tavon Heights, and Bones and the Mafia family backstage. And she said, look, I got video evidence of you guys, Dempsey and them, attacking Cap, beating him up, shoving him in the trunk of the car, driving off, and dumping him somewhere. Because Cap's contract expired in real life. WWE decided not to renew it, so that's how they wrote him off of NXT. Is that Charlie Dempsey, Bones, Tavon Heights, the other members of the No Quarter Catch Crew attacked him 2 weeks ago and drove him off somewhere and dumped his ass somewhere. Anyway, Sinclair has video evidence of it. So she told them, you're going to the ring and you're going to help me win my matches. Battle starts. Sinclair does a leg sweep on Charlie Bright, then does an awesome running faceplant buster. Then applied a STF submission, transitioned that into a surfboard submission. Charlie Bright got out of it, back-to-back drop kicks. Then suddenly, as she was pinning her, Dempsey kind of like pushed Sinclair over. So referee didn't see it, so Sinclair got the 1-2-3 of a roll-up. It was like a 1-minute match if you're lucky. After the match, she's celebrating with the No Quarter Catch Crew. And the Mafia guys are like, okay, right on, yep, okay. But you can tell, like, Charlie Dempsey and them don't want Sinclair as a part of the group, but what can they do? Because she's got video evidence of what they did to Cap, right? What's that going to lead to? Trick Williams took on Cedric Alexander. Amazing match these guys put on. I'm a big fan of both guys. I'm happy to finally got new Cedric Alexander again. Because ever since when the Hurt Business broke up, they didn't do nothing with Cedric Alexander. He was left like in the bottom of the barrel. So hopefully him going to NXT with Asante Fiendonis, they could either feud, break up the tag team, or be a tag team. Cedric just needs a push, and that guy deserves it. The bell rang. They spent like 5 minutes just rapid fire exchange of forearm shots, punches, chops. Like, holy shit. That was like 5 minutes of non-stop exchange blows. The both guys backed up and ran and big booted each other down. Trick picked up Cedric Alexander, tossed him up in the air, combat coming down with a massive uppercut. Cedric came off the ropes of a massive clothesline on Trick Williams. Picked him up, brainbuster his ass, quickly picked him up, Falcon Arrow him down. That was an awesome sequence right there. Trick fought back with a running roundhouse kick. A second running roundhouse kick, went for a third one. Cedric ducked it, DDT'd his ass down. Trick kicked out. Trick picked him up. Irish whip pick up into the rock bottom. Cedric Alexander countered that with an utter DDT. Trick backed up. During one point during the match, he ran for his running knee to the face. Cedric Alexander countered it. Moved out of the way. He started running and doing a move off the ropes. And as he came off the ropes and turned around, Trick caught him with the jump up knee to the face for the 1-2-3. After the match, both guys shook hands, showed respect, and then suddenly, Pete Dunne attacked Trick Williams. Beat the shit out of him. Stomps across the back. And I mean, he stomped his ass like 12 times right across the face. Then he told Trick, like, last week you challenged me to a match. I'll fight you anywhere, anytime, and make you realize you made a mistake challenging me to a match. And then he left. Then afterwards, Trick Williams went to HBK in the grill position. He said, look, I want Pete Dunne. I want his ass at the Great America Bash. He said, I'll see what I can do. So, looks like we'll have Pete Dunne versus Trick Williams here next week. Week 1 of the Bash, or they might save that match out for next week, week 2 of the Bash. Your main event. Oh man, what a main event. This was awesome. I'm sorry, before the main event, I forgot, other quick match happened. So Ruka and Carmen took on the team of Metaphors, Jackson, Last Legend. Jackson did a split leg, a bubble bomb on Soruka. At one point during the match, the Last Legend big booted Carmen down. Then big booted Soruka down, picked her up, tossed her in the air, caught her. I think she was going to powerbomb her. And then she just stopped so Soruka could deliver her Corona. At one point, Carmen and Soruka double team Last Legend with a kick strike into Axe Factor. That was cool off the ropes. Then Saruka came off the ropes, moonsault to Jackson on the outside. Suddenly, Last Legend smoked Carmen with a right hand punch, picked her up, sidewalk slammed her down for the 1-2-3. After the match, they have challenged Alba Fire and Arthur Dawn to show up at the Great American Bash next week, on week 1. She said it's been a long time since the NXT Women's Championships have been defended on NXT, which is true. When those championships were first formed, they always were defended on Raw or SmackDown. Regal, here's the general manager, made his own set of women's tag team titles just for the women of NXT. Then they unified those titles a couple years ago. And ever since then, those championships again have only been defended on Raw or SmackDown. So Alba Fire has accepted the challenge. Alba Fire are the Dawn of me. They are going to show up on NXT next week, and they will defend their championships against Metaphors, Last Legend, and Jackson. I'm just happy because it's going to be the very first time ever that the Women's Championships tag team titles will be defended on NXT ring. But a lot more women could have been chosen besides Metaphor as the challengers. That's all I'm saying. Your main event, the Rascals of Wesley and Trey Miguel, took on the team of the NXT Tag Champions, Nathan Frazier, Exion, and Javon Evans. Holy shit, this match was amazing from start to finish. It was like a 6-man high-flying cruiserweight spectacular showdown. You gotta check this match out, folks. Before the match, remember a couple months ago, Nathan Frazier was showing up late for Strategy of Exion. Showed up late at the pay-per-view there. At Heat Wave, and him and Exion almost lost the championships. There to the OC. So now Exion's showing up late. Now he's saying I gotta focus on my singles matches, and Nathan Frazier's getting mad about that. So I think they're still gonna split that tag team up. The match started with Trey Miguel and Javon Evans. Trey Miguel ran and did like a Hurricanrana on Javon Evans, but he did it around the midsection. Then applied an STF submission. Javon Evans quickly got out of it. At one point, the Rascals triple team flipped over, drop kicked the holy hell of Nathan Frazier. So Nathan Frazier, Exion, Javon Evans returned the favor during the match with a triple team super kick on West. Those guys just hauled off and super kicked him down. And then they triple team super kicked him again, where each one super kicked him. He spun around and the other one super kicked him. The Rascals did one cool move where West was Bronco and Buster, X-Pac style. Javon Evans in the corner for like 5 minutes. We're giving him Bronco Buster. Wesley and Trey Miguel deliver a double team clothesline, double stomp across the back on Exion. Nathan Frazier at one point and Exion delivered a double team octopus dress, running super kick onto Wesley. That was awesome as hell. At one point, Javon Evans came off the ropes with that diamond cutter on Trey Miguel. Then suddenly Nathan Frazier out of the corner had a Phoenix splash on him. Then he picked him up, Irish whipped him to Exion, who tossed him up in the top rope, backed up, top rope, Spanish fly, Trey Miguel. That was an awesome sequence right there. And I thought for sure they had that match won there, but no, Wesley broke it up. This was funny. Javon Evans ran, bounced off the ropes because he's bouncy, and knocked down Wesley and Trey Miguel. Wes is like, oh yeah, you want to knock down my partners, and he ran, jumped off the ropes, did a spinning moonsault, knocked down Nathan Frazier, Exion, and Wesley. Then realized he knocked down his own partner. Like, oops, my bad. That was funny as hell when he said that. Then he helped Wesley up. Wesley's like, what the hell, man, right? That was cool. Wesley at one point did the cardiac kick on Exion, then ran, did like a flip over, double stomp across the back on Nathan Frazier. They quickly bounced off the ropes, took down Javon Evans with a corkscrew plunge on the outside. Man, what a match those guys put on. Wow. The Rascals end up winning the match when they deliver a triple team finisher on Javon Evans. A triple team finisher on Exion. It was like one did a move, the other one would quickly do a move, and the other one would do a move. Wow. It was hard to tell, wow. That was a cool triple team finisher. And what I also liked about that was, Wesley did a move, then bounced outside, took down X Nathan Frazier. Then Trey Miguel ran in, did a move on Axiom, bounced off the ropes, took down Javon Evans. The West came in, did a move, and pinned Axiom, so that was cool. After the match, all 6 guys showed respect, shook hands, hugged each other. I want to see a rematch with those 6 guys and an elimination tag. That would be epic to see. If you haven't seen this match yet, folks, check it out and let me know below what kind of rematch style you'd like to see them have down the road. Before getting the matches announced next week for the Great American Bash Week 1, NXT every year does the Great American Bash pay-per-view, but this year they're doing it 2 weeks instead of 1 week. Tony the Dawn issued an open challenge to any member of the North Dakota Catch Crew to face him for the Heritage Cup trophy. Tavon Heights accepted it and said, how about we fight each other at the pay-per-view? A special live event. So that's matches made for next week. Also, what? Sorry, something happened. I wrote it down here. Got lost. I wrote it down. Sorry. Oh, Joe Coffey has challenged Joe Hendry to show up on NXT to fight him in a match. And then Gallus' cars were plastered with Joe Hendry posters. That was hilarious. So, NXT, Great American Bash, Week 1 next week. We have, first time ever, the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships will be defended on NXT against Last Legend and Jackson. Alba Fire, Arla Dawn be defending the titles against them. We got Roxanne Perez defending her NXT Women's Championship next week against Thea Hill. We got Tony the Dawn next week defending his Heritage Cup trophy against Devon Heights of the North Dakota Catch Crew. And Joe Hendry has accepted the challenge of Joe Coffey, so they're going to be fighting each other one-on-one next week. That's the only 4 matches they have announced for the for that show. Week 2, it's going to be Masu versus Ethan Page for the NXT World Championship. The Hanging Tank was talking about some kind of match happening that the winners get a title match against Nathan Frazier and Axiom at the Great American Bash. I don't know, like week 1 is maybe like a tag team battle royal or a scramble match or something where the winners will face the champs in week 2. Also, Trick Williams is facing Pete Dunne, so yeah, that's going to be happening next week. I'm saying they might save that one for week 2 of the Great American Bash, and what hell matchup that's going to be. Pete Dunne, Trick Williams. There you have it, folks. Honestly, the first 4 matches was over a combined total of 20 minutes. Then the Cedric Alexander, Trick Williams match, the 6-man tag was awesome. The women's tag match was short. I just wish some of the matches had more match time than they did. And Alexis King damaged the hand of 84 because 84 became DJ now. So what's that going to lead to? Probably any rematch. And probably every time 84 feuds with someone, every time he challenges them to a NXT Underground match where you only win by knockout or submission. He always wins his matches. He's won them against Dijak and other people. So he's probably going to have an NXT Underground match of Alexis King is what I'm saying that's going to go to. There you have it, folks. Tonight, in case some of you don't know, I watched Alone, and it wasn't on last week, which I thought was kind of weird. It's because this week is double hitter week. They're showing 2 episodes, one tonight and one tomorrow night, back to back. So go and watch that. Stay tuned for the review of that series. Stay safe, everybody. Too sweet bye.